The spotlight shines on a shark with enormous expertise. I'm Neil A. Carousso, producer of business programming at WCBS News Radio 880, and this week, Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful of ABC Shark Tank, speaks with Joe Connolly. And Kevin shared a lot of insight into how business owners will have to adjust in this time of crisis. He called it a necessary pivot, and he actually shared with me off air that he's renegotiating with landlords. He thinks he can save up to 50% because people aren't showing up to offices anymore. So why have office space?
So now we've been working for months remotely, and we're getting really good at it. We're using the technology, we're using all of the conferencing services, we're using digital marketing, we're doing all the things we have to do to survive. And we now realize we don't need as much office space anymore because 20% of our staff doesn't want to go back to the office. They don't want to commute. Maybe they're raising kids. Maybe they're taking care of an elderly parent. Maybe they have a pet they want to be near. Who knows why? But we realize that 20% of our staff does not need or want to come back to the office, and we can save a ton of money. Now, the only problem there is it's not good news for REITs. It's not good news for landlords. It's not good news for retail space. It's not good news for real estate generally because we don't need it. Yeah, we need our houses and our apartments, but nothing else.
So that's why you focus on selling more direct till we see where everything else goes.
Exactly.
Yeah, Kevin says people don't want to leave their homes and really doesn't see that happening anytime soon. Kevin does speak to what Joe and I talk about all the time on the Small Business Spotlight, and that's business owners and entrepreneurs seeing opportunities where others do not and seizing upon that to create market demand and follow the demand where it leads. I was speaking with the owner of Hometown Flower Company on Long Island. They partner with local farmers and they deliver flowers. She said demand is huge right now because they're able to deliver to people's homes without making any contact, and it's also helping those farmers because they've just been obliterated by the coronavirus pandemic. So it's actually having a two-pronged effect, and their business is taking off because of this. And so Kevin does share actionable advice on how you can do that and take your business to the next level and make the necessary pivots. Another owner tells me about diversification and the importance of that. Well, who's more diversified than Mr. Wonderful? And he talks about his portfolio in this interview on the WCBS Small Business Spotlight podcast with Joe Connolly.